Are those head bolts coming off, Connor?
Yeah.
All right. So what we have here is a 1968 Mustang 302.
Yep.
And we're stripping it down, obviously. It was an original motor. Ran when parked. And Connor and I have another project. Not the Cobra, but a different project. That
Coming soon.
What?
It's coming soon.
Yep, we're gonna.
But keep it a secret.
Yeah, we're gonna do a Craigslist rebuild on this engine. We're just gonna make sure we're gonna put new head gaskets, just check everything, lap the valves, you know, get everything done on it. 2-piece rear main seal, put a new seal on the front.
And also,
Gonna need a new timing chain on that.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah, Bubba.
Also, people at home who is car people like us, subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll never miss a video in your life. And click the like button.
Yep. See, that's the man. That's the guy that'll tell you just how to do it.
Ow.
But it's all in all, it's actually a pretty clean motor, don't you think, Connor?
Yeah.
It's not too bad. I think I got a valve stuck here. We'll find out when we get this head off. Connor's got most of this done.
Can you put this back on?
Huh?
I need.
Oh, yeah. But yeah. So what do we got here, Connor? We got a... It is set up for a... originally it had a 4-speed on it. It's a 68. It's a 302.
Don't tell them what car it is.
We're not telling you what car it's going into. I'll give you a hint. It's not that one. But we're going a little old school on this.
Take all the bolts out?
Where you at?
Right here.
Yeah, go ahead and take this one out because we still have this one and this one in here. Okay?
Okay.
You pull that head bolt and then I'll get a hold of it and I'll pull these 2 head bolts out there at the last so it doesn't drop on your toes. Deal? And then we'll pull the other side off.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yep. 68 Mustang motor, 302.
You just...
I said it's a 68 Mustang motor. That's not what we're putting it into. We're not putting it into a 68 Mustang, are we, Connor?
Yeah.
Well, you gonna tell them what we're gonna put it into, or that'll be a different episode?
That will be a different video.
All right.
Probably next week or 2.
Yep, probably. Let's just say we have a vehicle. We won't say what it is, but it's being delivered.
So
It's coming out of West Virginia. My next door neighbor had the car, and I bought it off of him with no motor and no transmission. So we're gonna Craigslist rebuild this engine. We're gonna put a T5 transmission onto it. It's a nice 5-speed.
Did you just take the bolts back? Oh. What do I do now?
All right. Well, let's see. Same thing we did before. You pull all these bolts out, and then you got all 6 of those.
I'll do these first.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of those. So you got 10 more bolts to remove out of the head. He's already got it stripped. He already took the timing cover off. He already took the water pump off. He took the fuel pump off. I took off the oil filter. That thing was like, 58 years stuck. Did have a premium oil filter on it. So it was supposed to be running. It was in a 68 Mustang. They yanked the motor out. 2V 302. It's upside down, but yeah, 302. 302. And I can't look at this. I will pull numbers, casting numbers, because I want to verify it. I want to know what my horsepower rating is and all that. Remember, if you ever rebuild one of these, and if you ever put new freeze plugs in it, don't forget that one right there. Never forget to put that freeze plug in. People forget to do that one. They leave it out after it gets machined, and then it goes. Yeah.
Wait, where do I put this?
That's still the same head bolts, honey. Put them in the same bag. Connor's learning that when you pull the bolts, you mark and bag them. There's the original distributor. There was no pole, you know, and there's no, I already know there's no
Hey, Dad.
oil pump in it. We'll have to put an oil pump in it. Yeah, Bob.
How about you show them the parts?
Ah, yeah. So Connor's marked and bagged every single one of these parts. And there were the valve covers, exhaust manifolds, all the other little parts. We're going to keep a lot of this because this is going to be a budget build. Everything I do is a budget build because, well, why spend money if you don't have to?
Yeah.
I spend enough money over there and on everything else that we do. But, let's see. The Cobra's actually doing real good. The body's down. It's down on the frame. Got the hoop in. I've got the windshield in. I'm running wiring, and I'm running wiring internally. And I put a duct that goes from this side of the duct, D-U-C-T. That's a passageway. Going from this side with the cockpit, going into the trunk. And though that way, my Terminator X wiring and the tail lights and all that, I'm going to drop it down there, come along, because all that gets fiberglassed in anyway, and run the wiring up and through here and through there. So I'm not running the wiring outside of the car. The only thing outside of the car will be the main cable going from the battery, which is located back here now, which is this wire here. I made a new end for it. But the main battery cable will go from the starter up into a relay solenoid and jump across. Then from there, it'll run underneath the car into here. But I am going to put it in a channel. I got a piece of conduit, and I'm going to flare the ends. There's a nice piece of conduit that I'll run attach the conduit to the frame. I'll run the wiring through it. Those boxers are just, they're all empty except for one. This has got a brand new oil pan for that motor because that oil pan is not going to work because that's for a 68 Mustang, and that's not what we're putting it back into. We're putting it into something cooler, I think. But yeah, we're getting there. So just a little update. The garage is just a mess, America. But yeah, hope you guys hope you guys follow along. What do you say, Connor?
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell, and also comment. Also.
Yeah, you want them to comment also?
Yeah.
Comment whether or not you love Shelby Cobras.
And also Third Car Garage.
Yeah, Third Car Garage, rock and roll.